Hello and welcome to the special edition of The Big Fight. A number of people have been saying that just a few kilometers outside the national capital, Delhi, there's a large section, areas of Haryana, where some people charge that the Indian version of the Taliban thrive, which has, these are the Khap panchayats who have their own certain laws, norms and customs and are said to be behind a large number of honor killings or so-called honor killings in that particular area. Others say that this is a wrong characterization and all of the Khap panchayats are actually doing is upholding traditional culture and traditional values. What is the truth? That is what we're going to try and establish today in this episode of The Big Fight. We are being joined by a large number of people, both on the panel and in this audience, from both sides of that debate to try and help us figure out what the truth of the matter is. I'm going to first start off by welcoming all the people whom we have with us on the panel. I'm going to start with Ranjana Kumari, Director for Social Research. Ranjana, you're an old friend of ours here at The Big Fight. Thank you so much for joining us. Standing next to her, Dr. Om Prakash Dhankar, who is the president of the Sarv Khap Panchayat and is, in a sense, he has an umbrella body of Khap Panchayats whom he represents. Ravi Kant, Supreme Court advocate, is doing research on honor killings for the NCW. He's also in looking after the NGO Shakti Vahini. Great to have you with us. Kirti Singh, advocate of the Supreme Court, legal convener of the IDWA, who actually has been fighting a couple of these cases for a long time. Rajendra Singh Maan is a farmer and who is wanting to talk about the fact that what the Khap panchayats are essentially doing is upholding traditional values of that entire region, the old, the Jat values which are there. We have a number of other special guests who are going to be with us, including Seema, who is the sister of Manoj, the person who was killed in that by now infamous Manoj and Babdi case. She went against the Khaps and went to the Karnal High Court. She is joining us. We have with us here in the audience Mr. Rajbir Singh Mundet, who is the Vice President of the Sarv Khap Sarv Samiti of Uttar Pradesh. We have Mr. Jakmal Singh Jatain here, who was the lawyer for the Khaps in the Manoj Babdi case. I'd like to also welcome onto the program Rajbir Ramchandar, whose son and his wife, their son was actually killed in one of these cases just a long while back. Rishi Kant is here with us. There are lots and lots of people here whom we are going to be turning to during this entire course of the program. But let's just start very quickly by getting a view on what actually has been happening. Ranjana, can you just outline for us what has been happening in this particular part of Haryana? In the name of honor, killings are being done and people are being murdered.
Vikram, most of these panchayats are, especially the Khap panchayats, are undemocratic bodies who have all these well-off farmers of certain region, which is only in somehow concentration is in Haryana and Western UP. They form a kind of parallel panchayat, which is not an elected panchayat, and also they are in some sense have taken upon themselves delivering judgments on certain kinds of so-called tradition, which is against women, men, young people in that area, and they started challenging the court decision. In that sense, they've even intimidated, and they don't believe in any rule of law.
They don't believe in the rule of law, they're intimidating the courts. Dr. Dhankar.
पहली बात तो ये है कि इनको यही नहीं पता खाप पंचायत होती क्या है। दूसरी बात, ऑनर किलिंग वाली, आज तक कभी किसी खाप पंचायत ने किसी को कत्ल करने का आदेश नहीं दिया है। अगर कोई किसी का कहता है तो सिंगल केस मेरे सामने लाइएगा, मैं बताऊंगा खाप पंचायत ने दिया या नहीं। ये सब झूठ बोल रहे हैं, सिर्फ एक मीडिया को खाप पंचायतों को बर्बाद करने के लिए, तोड़ने के लिए, नष्ट करने के लिए। ये हमारी 643 ईस्वी से खाप पंचायत बनी है, महाराजा हर्षवर्धन के टाइम से, आज से नहीं है।
अच्छा, आप कह रहे हैं कि एक भी केस नहीं, एक मिनट रंजन, आप कह रहे हैं एक भी केस सामने आना चाहिए। मैं एक नहीं 8 केस आपके सामने रख सकता हूँ। मनोज बाबली केस है, वेदपाल केस है, उसको मारा गया।
सुन तो लो, सुनते को नहीं।
रविंद्र शिल्पा केस है, पवन कविता केस है, राजबीर रामचंद्र जी का केस। आप खुद अपना केस क्यों नहीं बताते हैं?